Ọkwa gị bụ echeta obi esike o. Ọkwa gị bụ ike anyị ji agaga. Ọkwa gị kewara osimiri. Imekwa ọnwụ anya ga ka ọ tụrụ ime. Ọkwa gị yo Chineke. Igbo oke mmiri na-ebu ogwe. Ọkwa gị yo Chineke ma n'ịbụchi m, n'ịbụchi m, ịbụchi m, n'ịbụchi m, ịbụchi anya anyị ji ahụ ụzọ. Agada gbajiri ụzọ nwoke obiọma, olileanya nke ndị nsọ. Anyị rahụrụ ahụ na anyị na-erere ọkụ. Ogene ka ga-eji toru gị ihe gị m na aga na-akwụsị ala na-enye gị ekene n'ịbụchi m. Once again, I say good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night to some of you, people of Nigeria across the globe, in particular, and the Biafrans in general. I still remain George ONYIBE. The last time I checked, I have not changed my name. I did not forge my name. I am George ONYIBE. And of course, I stand in a position where it is unpopular to talk against the corrupt system. It is unpopular to talk about the corrupt system who has access to ammunition, who has access to money, who has access to connections. And you talk about them. If they don't scandalize you in the media, they will set you up. They can poison you. I understand the consequence fully well. Be rest assured. But you see, my people will see your for Ghana. It's just simple. Our people must know the truth. And if we can't accept it, then let everybody get out anyway. This having been said, I want to address 3 issues as regards us as a people. I am from Igbo, a northeast to be precise. And of course, I am a Nigerian by identity, an Igbo by Nigerian mentality, because you have 3 people who owns Nigeria outside the British government, Igbo, Yoruba, and Hausa. So when you are not Igbo, Yoruba, and Hausa, benedictions do us in circular. This issue will be addressed. That's not the issue here. And so I'm from Igbo, Delta State. This having been said, I want to address 3 issues. Number 1, the sister, our sister, Ejikeme, Mmesoyma, and WAEC. Now, let me create a scenario to enable you to understand how all these things work. Let me tell you a story first of all. They said there was a journey that must be embarked by 2 persons. Because it takes 2 to make the cycle of life to be complete. And that is why the book of Proverbs says, there is time to born and there is time to die. There is time to marry and there is time to mourn, you know. And so the truth and the lies are partner. If you think you're going to live in a world of truth without lie, then you are hallucinating. If you think you're going to be the part of this universe that will see only lies and not truth, you are hallucinating. And so in the midst of it all, each side must be complete. That is what makes him God. And that is why when there is light, there is darkness. And that is why when there is strength, there is weakness. And that is why when there is angel, there are demons. And that is why when there are rich people, there are poor people. And that is why when you have educated people, you have illiterate. Because this is what actually makes the circle of life balance. Each of them work for our good, if you know the truth. And so when we talk about the story of truth and lie as partner, truth was half naked, like a prostitute, walking about everywhere. She actually had the intention to seduce all who comes her way. That is why she went half naked. But, the lie was half naked. So what she did was to dress half naked. Sorry, dear. What she did was to dress half naked. This enabled her to seduce all that comes her way. But truth on the other side was properly dressed up with the ornament of virtue. And both of them were walking side by side, embarking on a very long distance journey. And you see, along the road, they traveled a long distance of desert. And they were exhausted, almost dehydrating. They needed water to cool off. And they saw a stream nearby. The lie said to the truth, "Please, there is water here. Hurry up, let us go to the stream and freshen up. We never know when we'll meet another water." And the truth said, "You are correct. Now that we have found a stream, let's go and drink and quench our thirst." The truth and the lie simultaneously moved to the stream, having drink to quench their thirst. The lie said to the truth, "You see, thank God we've been able to drink enough water. Please, what I want us to do is let us bath, have a refreshment, relax. You never know when we are going to meet another water." And the truth said to the lie, "You are correct." They both went to the river and washed their hands and their leg. But while they were washing their hands and feet, the lie said to the truth, "I think it is better we pull off all our clothes so that we can dive into the ocean, bath very well, Why economizing the water where there is enough for us?" The truth said to the lie, "You are right." And then what did the truth did? The truth pulled all her clothes naked and swim into the stream. Put enough soap on her head. And then, all of a sudden, when she came out of the water, trying to rinse her face, the soap off her eyes, the lie have disappeared. The truth tried searching for the lies. The lies was nowhere to be found. The truth was stranded because the lie ran away with the garment of the truth. And so the truth knew that the lie was half naked, but she was properly dressed, and it is not in her manner or character to go half naked. So she was stranded in that stream. But after many days, the truth said, "No. If I stay here, I will die. It is better I go naked to the community and find where to get clothes so I can continue my journey." So the truth had no choice because the lie has taken the garment of the truth. And so the truth went back to the city. The truth was naked, And when she got to the city, she was dismissed. People thought she was insane. She was not normal because she was naked. The lie, meanwhile, was everywhere, advertising herself as the epitome of truth and everything that it is to be imagined. But with time, some persons patiently gave attention to the naked truth, and they found out the truth. And then they confronted the lie that was dressed with the garment of truth, and their hypocrisy was exposed. And that was how truth prevailed in the end. So when we tell you the naked truth, we understand that it's the man that will come out publicly naked. If we don't do that, you will think that that lie that has stolen my garment is the truth. If we don't, the next generation will live in deception. And so, despite the cost, if I stand to represent the truth, I must play my role. Because in the absence of light, darkness prevails. My father once told me, he said, not until your character overweight their title, you cannot address them. And today, I'm grateful to the Almighty God that my character weigh more than all of your titles, who have belittled me and undermined what I can do to you. But I'm not God. I'm just a simple and humble human being. I'm Judge ONYIBE anyway. Now, when we address this issue, I beg you, those of you who are eager to know the truth, those of you who mean well for the Igbo nation, in particular, Igbo nation in particular, I need you to get this point. Don't allow yourself to be compromised. The lies are properly dressed. They are everywhere on social media. They are running about. I'm not telling you I'm an angel. I am not, honestly. But I want to be the best of what I am. Let posterity judge all of us. If you don't listen to what I'm telling you, you will listen. But it will only be too late for you when the head is off. Medicine is useless. And so what happened? We have issues confronting us as a people that need to be addressed. You cannot go back to the foundation of this problem because those who laid the foundation laid it wrongly. And each time you try to correct it, some criminal-minded individuals will oppose the system. But my happiness is that having searched for a long time, I see a lot of progressive-minded individuals from our people. A lot of things are happening. And when they lie and combine it with the truth, a lot of our people are deceived. And so we stand in a gap to make sure that in our time, nobody will set the next generation of our people. I call myself the Biafran watchman, but I understand the implication there. To that effect, I must remind you that by geographical or nationality, I am a Nigerian. And inside Nigeria, you have Biafra. I will not deny my identity as a Biafran nor as an Igbo. But let us, let us call a spade a spade. I am a full-fledged Nigerian. By birth, I am a Nigerian. By origin, I'm a Nigerian. By spiritually, I'm a Nigerian. Physically, I'm a Nigerian. Metamorphosically, I'm a Nigerian. Anyhow you want to take, I'm a more Nigerian than anybody that will contest me being a Nigerian. But you see, I am 100% Biafra. And when you talk about Igbo extraction, I am 100%. I'm not a Duduwa nation, and I'm not Arewa. And so why am I trying to digress? I want to bring you back home so you can appreciate what you are doing here. You see, they will tell you, he's a saboteur, he's a this one, if we do not correct the errors, the mistakes of our past, our children will suffer for it. My father may not have been very good to me. He didn't buy me a car. He didn't send me abroad to school. He didn't do the best thing I should wanted as a child. But you see, when I left home on daily basis, I said to him, Father, thank you. Would I tell you about my late mother? I constantly mourn her. And you see, she has reincarnated already. She came back in her family. My only sister gave birth to my mother, her last child. And so I'm still seeing my mother, Atoro. That's why I want to take most of you back to your roots. But idiot are yapping. They are following one hooligan, one criminal called Nnamdi Kanu. Those of you who are Nnamdi Kanu Mugu, get out of my page. If I ignore you and allow you to talk or talk your rubbish on my platform, that is because I want you to take this message back to the headquarters that we go nowhere. We go nowhere. I am a full-fledged Nigerian. I'm not Odudu, I'm not Arewa. I am a Biafran. Rather, I am an Igbo. When something happens, lie will take the lead. And a lot of people will embrace it because he's putting on a stolen garment. And then, sooner than expected, you will see that that truth you were expecting was lie, personifying the truth. We want Nigeria. The name really means nothing to us. But how we coexist is the issue that needs to be addressed. And so when we talk about, oh, you are a Biafra, you are not a Biafra. Some useless Igbo people are telling you, Biafra is dead and buried. Biafra is dead and buried. And now I took the whole of yesterday to download the panel, Oputa panel by Charlie Boy's father. Your Charlie Boy, Oputa panel. I went online and downloaded all the procedures that went on in Oputa panel. Don't think you will delete it. I have downloaded it. So when Igbo man come out and say nothing like Biafra, thunder fire all of you. Because when I begin to release the Oputa panel, you will tell me whether Charlie boy father, Oputa, is Igbo man, is a Nigeria, or you are an idiot. Liars. But what was it? What was the essence of it all? Maybe if Ojukwu had a reasonable people advising him in his time, maybe he will not push for Nigerian Biafra war. Maybe if Ojukwu have taken time to plan for everything, maybe the Biafra nation would have succeeded. Because in the Oputa panel, there is no single Nigerian general that was present in that panel that was able to answer the question asked them as human being. All of them were telling you, as a general, I am obeying the last order. You are idiot. Obeying last order. You killed how many million? But the people you killed are even helping you to kill them more. Why would I blame you? Ask Olusegun Obasanjo. When he was called up Oputa panel to give account of what happened in the name of Nigerian Biafra war, he said he would not answer anything, that he was a general and he was obeying the last order. According to the military dictator, I concur, he was obeying the last order. The last order by who? And what gives that person the right to do what he did? Except lie has clotted with the garment of truth. Today we are still trying to identify who is the lie and who is the truth. So when they say this is the naked truth, it cannot be palatable. You will not like it. But please be patient. That will save you in the end. Because lie has stolen the garment of truth. And truth is now naked. And you know, in a society, you don't appreciate naked person. That is enough for it. Let's go back to the three issues I want to address. Ejikeme Mmesoyma is from Anambra State. All of a sudden, it began to trend on social media that Ejikeme scored 362 in the post-UME Jamb, Joint Matriculation Examination Board. And good Igbo people, not idiot Igbo people, good Igbo people like Inosimoto, good Igbo people like Alesoti, good Igbo people dead and alive like Ekanebiam, good Igbo people like Ejike Mbono, good Igbo people. Should I begin to mention name? They were impressed. They step forward and say, hey, Mmesoyma, we're going to sponsor you. Your parents don't need to bother. This is not because they have too much money. This is because they want to encourage progressive-minded individuals. They want to encourage righteousness. They want to encourage progress. They want to encourage. You understand? And then all of a sudden, you saw on social media, that result is fake by Jamb, Nigerian Jamb. You know, a lot of Igbo people are defending Jamb. A lot of people, no, let's be realistic if we are one Nigerian, for God's sake. Don't mind my eyeglass, okay? Don't mind it. A lot of Igbo people, oh, Jamb is right. Oh, I won't mention their name. I pray they don't cross my path. That will be their end. Nnamdi Kanu don't know what is coming for him. He would not have done what he have done. And those of you Igbo people undermining Igbo people, thinking you are gaining popularity, when thunder will fire you, just cross my path. When I'm done with you, every Igbo man that support you will wish they never. You be idiot. And so a lot of Igbo people are, hey, Jamb was right. But let's analyze it so you understand. Igbo people came forth and were happy. Their daughter did well. And then Nigerian Jamb, our Nigerian Jamb officers now run to newspaper and say, no, it's a 419. We will not agree. It's a fake. It's a forgery. That is where the issue started. But before Jamb came to social media to tell you that Mmesoyma Jamb's result was forgery, they didn't tell you they have invited Nigerian DSS. Did they? They didn't. It was when people begin to question the integrity of Jamb accusation, then I tell you, oh, we did this, it's a fake. Now, let me tell you what I need you to know. Think in my direction, but you have the right to make your choice. And so Jamb came publicly Along the line, we discovered that Jamb have already invited DSS to investigate Ejikeme Mmesoyma. And according to Mmesoyma, Jamb said they need to investigate this matter. And while, DSS said they were going to investigate this matter. And when DSS was still investigating this matter, Jamb have taken to social media to tell you, no, the highest scorer is 360. She is one girl from Anambra as well. Atoro. And then another Igbo person posted it on our platform that Deeper Life Bible Yoruba Church has celebrated that Anambra girl who actually scored 360. So Ejikeme passed her with 4. Now, I may not be statistically correct, but don't hold me at that. Too much. I just have to bring out the point. Use it, you will get the truth. And so they brought Anambra girl against Anambra girl. But in the background, you have the Yoruba playing the real game. You don't understand. And so you people say, but why can't Jamb respect the DSS to finish the investigation before coming to the social media? Because none of you will be talking about it. And that is the main reason why I'm here to explain to you, so that you get your sense. They will be using you. You think you are wise, but you are very stupid. Because that is what it is. You're supposed to calm down. Jamb supposed to calm down. Allow DSS to finish their job. You see, when I come as a former IPOB member, and I hear Nnamdi Kanu and his fellow touts and bingos calling DSS murderers, criminal, armed robber, I wish I've never been there. If I were there, if I've never been there, I would have believed them. Most of you would not know that because of the issue of Biafra, I was arrested by DSS 3 different times. And each of these 3 different occasions, in fact, the second time, I went with Barrister Ifeanyi Ojiofor to DSS custody in Port Harcourt. While Ifeanyi Ojiofor was walking around to look for how Chidebere Onwudiwe will be released, before he came out, we were arrested. 3 of us, one from Akwa Ibom, one from Cross River State, I from Delta State. You don't know. That was the first time. The second time, they didn't take time. They released us. The third time, I spent 60 days in a dark room, half naked. I was tortured with hunger. But I would later discover that why they starved me is so that I would not get strength to break fence and run. But now, the character of people I saw in DSS, it makes me to question what we talk about Nigerian military, Nigerian police, Nigerian DSS, and the rest. I'm not telling you they are not idiots in those departments. I'm not telling you they are not, sorry, like I told you, I won't tell you anything about my glass, but leave it at that. I'm not telling you they are not criminals in all these departments. They are. I'm telling you that the way they are being painted, they are not like that. When I was in DSS, the first person to interrogate me was from Abo. He told me he was born in Germany. His parents are from Nigeria. He's shocked that Abo man like me is from Germany. That man showed me hair. But I know this was a way to play so that I think Abo hate Abo. The same way they tell you Igbo hate Igbo. No, tell me we have idiot Abo. I will agree with you we have idiot Igbo. You get the point? They tortured me. But in each instances, I resisted the system. I know it could lead to one way, death. I accused them in their facility in Port Harcourt that they were poisoning me. The boss of the DSS, whoever he is, was not satisfied with the whole system. He asked the DSS medical facility in the DSS custody there in Port Harcourt not to treat me again. They have to take me to outside lab to find out what is happening to me. Because to them, that accusation was strong. But do you think if they actually poison me and kill me, anybody will ask of me? No. Because all those 60 days I was in that detention, no IPOB member visited my family. IPOB didn't give them 10 kobo. It was my church member, because I'm the general overseer of the Sanctuary of God Church. It was my church members that were taking money to feed my family. Oh, Biafra, and Yoshi. I know DSS. I know all of them. They search for information. They knew my hands are clean. I'm only following my instincts. Let the right thing be done. I was let go. I will tell you the role Rivers State and Environ played. They followed through justice procedure. When they brought me to court, I was charged for terrorism. And then the person in charge of registration of terrorism charge, Rivers State High Court, is from Calabari. And when they brought me in, the person said, "You mean this guy is a terrorist?" They say, "Yeah, he's a terrorist." They say, "Where is the gun? Where is the grenade, the armored car?" Of course, the Fulani and the Hausa people that brought me to persecute me for terrorism say, "We don't have any evidence." And the woman say, "I'm not going to charge this guy for terrorism until I see evidence of ammunition." And what they said thereafter was that the order was from above, that they should bring me to Abuja. And then the woman said, "Let that order from above come to Rivers State and pick him. I'm not signing that document." There were fracas in the air. But the end of the discussion was that they later let me go. Niger Delta fought a great fight to release me from Nnamdi Kanu criminality and activity. I have not come out to. I am trying to balance the equation between Nigeria and Biafra. You will get your sense back sooner than expected. But then, if I must tow on the path of one Nigeria, if I must tow on any path, let it be the one that is built on justice, fairness, equity, transparency. I come here every day and I tell you, those of you in Abia, there is a lot of story about Abia State you know nothing about. Alhaji has come up 3 times to campaign to be Abia governor. He never had a chance. Today, Alhaji is the governor of Abia State. I ask you, those of you in Abia, give that man support. And I say to you, Alhaji, don't disappoint your people. To the best of my knowledge, you are unusual man. You are unusual man. I know what you want to do for Ishalangwa people. I know what you intend to do for the people of Aruchuku. You are unusual man. Don't listen to side talk. We may not praise you now, but posterity will judge you. Alhaji must be developed. Today in Port Harcourt radio station, they are praising you, Alhaji, the bold step you have taken to develop Abia. I know with the presence of such governors like you, nobody will be talking, Yoruba are marginalizing us, Hausa are marginalizing us. Rubbish. When I'm talking about Mmesoyma, I'm only trying to make those of you who can reason to please be patient, dissect and know the truth so that we can extricate ourselves from this miserable situation. Should I say we place ourselves? Let me pause a little bit and address His Excellency, the President of Nigeria, President Ahmed Bola Tinubu. You see, I cannot come out and antagonize you yet, because you still have many years. It's 8 years according to Nigerian standard, knowingly or unknowingly. This is just a year. I won't praise you, I won't condemn you, but we are watching. President Ahmed Bola Tinubu, you are not among the 11 generals who configured, reconfigured, and configured the Nigerian state. And certainly, you should have had experience like me. I do not question your integrity. I'm only begging you. You see this our Igbo matter. No get involved. No talk for Nnamdi Kanu matter. Those criminals destroy Nigeria and not tell you, releasing Nnamdi Kanu. Don't listen to social media releasing Nnamdi Kanu. Let justice take its true course. If Nnamdi Kanu is found not to be guilty according to Nigerian competent court jurisdiction, let him be released. You see, the Bubu Yeke supposedly by Umuahia court and supposedly by Bintanyanwu court. It's a Bubu Yeke. Don't get involved, because tomorrow our children will tell the whole world, oh, that is Bola Ahmed Tinubu who have destroyed Igbo land. Don't get involved. Nnamdi Kanu betrayed Igbo people. He made fortune out of the blood of his people. And this is the reason why 90%, if not 90% of Igbo people will tell you today they are not Igbo people. Go to my village and tell them you are Igbo. But I am Onyema. I come from Owerri in Abo. But we are not Igbo. It's because of people like Nnamdi Kanu. The Igbos in the southeast covered all these, they are criminals for over 100 years. And that is why Igbo nation have died. And you have a lot of Mugu there. Hey, he's Igbo, Igbo. You are very big idiot. Very big idiot. President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, you see now the Kanu matter. Buhari may be more learned than you about our region. Go and ask about Obi Efizomo. Obi Efizomo, go and ask him about Amadu Bello. Amadu Bello's son. Tafawa Balewa's son. Almost all their children practically grow up in Abo. You will not know this. And so they have access to information that will beat all of your imagination. You see this Biafra matter, President our Jagaban, please disassociate from it. Don't get involved. If you get involved, Yoruba people will suffer for it 10 years from now. Mark my word. It is our fight. We need to fight ourselves and remove this evil. They are waiting for you to talk. It's on social media. Oh, Tinubu remove Nnamdi Kanu. Let him finish all the Igbo people. If you see anything, they will use it against the Yoruba people. I have been on Radio Biafra talking about Yoruba movement and the rest of it. If we are ignorant, let other people take advantage of us. Let us tell ourselves the truth for God's sake. And so it's just a way of digressing. His Excellency, Commander-in-Chief of the Army, Terrorists, everything, all of the 10 staff. My president of one Nigeria, please, you see our Igbo and Biafra agenda. In this your tenure, see how you can to leave us alone. We know Nigerian name is not our problem. Yoruba had the time to develop their region. Hausa have the time to develop their region. Igbo have the time to develop their region. What happened to Igbo? What happened to Igbo land? Idiots are there yapping and mesmerizing themselves. And they are pushing their children on the same path. President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, I beg you. But if you like, listen. If you don't like, don't listen. We will still analyze you. It is not in any of your place to put an end to me. I was born for a purpose. I will fulfill my destiny. And so I tell my distractors, I am your destiny and I'm your doom. If you listen to what I tell you with clear heart, all will be well. If you push it aside, we'll be here to analyze your downfall. Tinubu, I know, maybe anything you call him. He may be bala blue, blue blah, blah blue, blue blue. He may be drug addict, declared wanted in America. He may be forged California fake certificate or Los Angeles. It's not my concern. He's like me. He grew up in Ajegule, in the marsh. He grew up, he had his way. He knows the truth. What he does with the truth is left for him. We're watching what he's doing. We won't praise him. We won't condemn him. We'll analyze it when the time is right. Why am I saying this? Coming back to Mmesoyma. They want to hit Anambra people head together. Igbo people on social media telling us that they celebrated deeper life. Now, let's look at the involvement of Yoruba in this issue. Because Yoruba will think it doesn't concern them. Yoruba it concern you. When Mmesoyma scanned her QUD code, she saw one Omotola Yoruba on that scan. He said the Omotola scored, let's assume, 320. No, 132. Okay? And then, when they went to check the Omotola name, it was scoring 200 and something. This was when we were on social media. Like I asked, why did the Jamb not allow DSS to finish their work? I'm just trying to tell you that DSS may have compromised workers under their platform. But that platform itself was designed to protect the overall interest of all the tribes. When Fulanis in DSS wanted to undermine me, They were middle belt people who stood for me. Do you know when DSS took my car, they did not record it that they took my car. The day they told me they were taking me to the court and I should sign that I've collected my property, 2 of my items were missing. One is a satellite phone that cost almost 800,000 at that moment, and the other one is my Toyota car. And I signed I took Android phone and so. And then I now told the man, where is my car? You people took my car. Where is my satellite phone? It was in the car. The DSS man said, no, it's not on record here. And the man knew that some criminal DSS has played prank. And he said, okay, don't worry. He was a neutral, normal Nigerian. I want to be a Nigerian with people like that. He said, let us go to our garage. If you see your car, you know it. I say, yes. He took me to the DSS parking lot where they keep exhibit car. I said, which one is your own? I pointed my car. The man shook his head. That is to tell you there are criminals in DSS, but not all of them. Then, the issue of car was being addressed. And then, where is my satellite phone? They told me my satellite phone is an evidence. They will not give it to me. Because with the satellite phone, whether I'm in desert, whether I'm in middle of ocean, I can do broadcast, I can make call. So they can justify themselves by taking it. When I came back, I want to press petition on the DSS to release my car, which did not appear on the document that they took my car. Now they can say, leave them. Biafran will give you new car. Leave them. Less than a month of this issue, now they cannot call me a criminal because I tell him, don't sell Igbo people. Idiot Igbo people are coming here to insult me. Thunder will fire you. Don't worry, I'm coming for you. I know how to undermine you and bring you down to zero. But I won't do that. I won't do that because it will not be on my interest. Because of the hopelessness of one idiot called Nnamdi Kanu, I won't rubbish all of you. I won't let you go the same rubbish way you have been going. I'll be guiding you. So now, Mmesoyma scored 362. Another girl from Anambra scored 360, different of 2. Mmesoyma came on social media where supposedly Igbo people told us that they have celebrated the person who scored 3 on so day. The question is, why is, oh my God, this is my glass, allow me. The question should be, why is Jamb so interested in exposing Mmesoyma? Mmesoyma, if she had the capacity to form results, she would have considered the Q code. She would have considered the scores. She would have considered what Jamb will do. Because we have a lot of people that I personally know, members of my family, who can produce virus. Members of my family. I'm not telling you far away. They can produce virus. If you allow their, what do you call it? Their memory card, their USB drive to get into your system, they will copy all the information and do to your system whatever they want. They can even overrule your signature and send you ablaze. And if I have such people in my family, is it Mmesoyma who know what is to be gained by forming that result with toy with all these lapses? So when Jamb tell you, oh, we discovered this, which Jamb, they are buffoons, monkeys and baboons. They know what they are doing. Jamb know what they are doing. Now, the area I want you to understand is there is something cooking. They are just throwing corn for Igbo people who think they are wise. But they are not wise in the real sense. Their wiseness is to make sure that in every business, they must get the financial gain immediately. They do not check the gain thereafter. In 1986, the global community came together and said they want to reward literature writers around Africa country. They came to the whole Africa, investigate all the literature personalities they have. In Nigeria, they saw 2 unique individuals. one Yoruba, one Igbo. The Yoruba is Wolonshoyinka, and then the Igbo is Chinua Achebe. I'm not talking about Pepe Clap and the rest of them. I'm talking about Nigeria now. And so this global community said, let's compare their works and then honor one of them as the Laurel Nobel for Africa literature. And you see, the Igbos, who are very wise, didn't know what was coming. They ignored Chinua Achebe, my own man, wonderful man, loving man. I wish he was my father. Do you know he wasn't Nnamdi Azikiwe PA? He never compromised. He maintained the standard of the original Igbo. Not all these idiots like Nnamdi Kanu. Janja weeding Nnamdi Kanu. Foolish people. What happened actually? We kept quiet and think it was normal. And Wolonshoyinka was given the honor of Laurel Nobel, 1986. Now, everybody kept going, oh, it's just Laurel Nobel. You think it's just Laurel Nobel? The last time I checked, irrespective of the differences between currency dispensation and increase and decrease, the lowest amount that will be paid to anybody that is honored with Laurel Nobel is between 700 and 800 million naira. So if I'm honored today with a Laurel Nobel, the global community is going to pay me about 700 to 800 million naira, Nigerian currency. So imagine if they give me 800 million naira. I will challenge Nigerian executive, I will challenge Nigerian judiciary, I will challenge Nigerian legislature, and I will bring them to a standstill. That money was paid to Wolonshoyinka even in 1986. Go and check the value of 800 million naira given to Wolonshoyinka for writing Lion and the Jewel. He wrote Lion and the Jewel, or you have not read Lion and the Jewel. And so it's a Laurel Nobel. Yoruba, please don't be offended. Go and disciple all the book written by Wolonshoyinka. You are a media guru. You are on Facebook, you can cut me up, but thunder will fire you. Go and disciple all the book written by Chinua Achebe. And then make a broadcast and tell me that I'm useless with evidence that Wolonshoyinka is Laurel Nobel of Africa, not Chinua Achebe. And with this evidence, I will agree that I'm an idiot, an animal, a nincompoop, a buffoon. You won't do that. The I should do, you use government police dog to pursue me. EFCC, ICPC, PKP. I don't have bank account to, your EFCC can come to me. Go and ask Nnamdi Kanu. So, Wolonshoyinka is Laurel Nobel for writing the Lion and the Jewel. Do you know what is the Lion of Judah? Story. In my village, they will say, oh, Wakikonga Korono. We will now reply, Kolani, Kokwase, Aige Gonte, Marefega, Ko, Osiso. That is how we say it in my village. We gather for test by moonlight. Our elders will say, oh, Wakikonga Korono. Then we will respond, Kolani, Kokwase. This is my glass. If I slap you, don't mind me anyway. You know, when I go to village at the night, they gather us. They say, "Oh, Wakikonga Kolono." We now sing, "Kolani Kokwase, Aige Gonte, Marefega Ko Osiso." You get the point. So because Kolani, Aige Gonte, Marefega Ko Osiso. That over 800 million naira in 1986 is equivalent to $800 million in 2023. You get the point? So there is a game they are going to play with the highest Jamb scorer. I think there is a lot of global community who are contacting Nigeria that they want to sponsor Nigerian Jamb highest scorer. Those who are 419 Nigerians has got into the system. Don't let Igbo get it. Igbo can't get it. Igbo are the brilliant students. Don't let them get it. they give you Mmesoyma protocol. You are just Igbo people are saying Mmesoyma is safe. Mmesoyma, just leave all of them they are doing. Move back from them. You will see what I'm telling you in less than 2 years. To be fighting for who score highest and who no score highest, there is something behind it you don't know. Don't follow them. Move back from them so you catch them off guard. If Olosoyinka was paid over 700 million naira for being a Lauren Obe, who should have come to Chinua Achebe by truth, fairness, and justice, don't you know something was missing? And what did they do with the over 700 million naira? They built Radio Kudirat. Radio Kudirat is protecting the interests of the Yoruba people inside one Nigeria. But we contributed our 500 naira here in Nigeria to give to one idiot from Asari-Dokubo, Nnamdi Kanu, to build Radio Biafra, to protect the interests of Igbo people. Nnamdi Kanu ate the money, and hopeless, useless Igbo people are supporting Nnamdi Kanu. Thunder will fire all of you. Have you heard about them discuss about over $800 million current day value given to Olosoyinka? What did they use it for? Radio Kudirat. He's the one who spoke for the destruction, the killing, the unfairness of Abiola. 12th of June in Nigeria. Whether official or non-official, you must remember Abiola. This is the work of Radio Kudirat. What is the work of Radio Biafra? Shit at home. If you don't shit at home, we will pour poo-poo on your body. Atoro everywhere. Mugu. Now, let me tell you what I need you to pay attention on. The issue of Mmesoyma is beyond your imagination. What about this media propaganda? Oh, finally, Mmesoyma agreed that she scored 240. But she did well. She did well. She can gain admission everywhere. Jamb have moved on to tell Mmesoyma, you will not get admission. You will not get admission for the next 3 years. But let us be sincere. Why is Jamb taking it extreme? All this, my brother Imefele, who starved us, and in about 3 months, took over $1 million naira from me to collect my own money. In about 2-3 months, every 4 million I collect from the bank, my money, they collect 40%. What will you tell them to do to him? My own brother. You think we are here to massage your ego? You are idiots. Please, talk your rubbish. I will address you later. Or just don't listen. Move on. Go and rub with your stupidity. No, I need you to know, they have not even said anything. Jamb now say, because of this, we are angry. Mmesoyma is not allowed to write Jamb the next 3 years. When I be idiot, our people will run out of Nigeria. In fact, I am Indian citizen. I have 2 of my brothers in India, married to India. One of them died some years ago. Anyway, I'm a South African citizen. I'm a German citizen. I'm an American citizen. In fact, 11 countries in the world, I am a citizen. When I want to go there, it's easy to prepare my documents. But I don't rely on them. What am I trying to point out to you? So for Jamb to tell you, Mmesoyma cannot write WAEC 3 years. Jamb na idiot. Jamb no get sense. Jamb no say INEC global portal no fit tell between Peter Obi and Tinubu who win. Now Jamb, ordinary Jamb, where they look for subscribe, upload form, download form. Now they won't tell you who invaded their portal. I see Jamb telling you, yeah, with the Jamb, our portal is impenetrable. It is a param. Isn't that what Jiga told us? That the INEC portal is in param. It is a pakam. After the pakam, we are hearing obedient, jagabalization, articulation, aparabapapa, ndiara. What a bunch of amurundus. Jamb is not trying to show you saga. We are the amurundus. We are the Jambide. Our porter is kambaram. Are you telling me that Mmesoyma can hack Jamb porter? of our almighty Nigeria? If Mmesoyma can hack the portal of Jamb, and I tell you I'm a Nigerian, I should be sick. Jamb, go and review yourself. But now, leave all this social media bubu yeke. There is a benefit coming from the Jamb highest scorer from around the globe very soon. Now, Omotola Yoruba name appear in Mmesoyma Jamb code. And then when they want to draw the conclusion up, they told you it's Igbo girl. But the Igbo girl is attending a school by Yoruba man. Deeper Life, Kumuyi. Why is Yoruba in between Igbo in all this transaction? So they can be able to bamboozle you and take the benefit without your knowledge. Meanwhile, enjoy the entertainment. Oh, Mmesoyma is 419. Mmesoyma is thunder will fire all of you. We already know the truth. I'll push that aside. Let me go to the next stage because of time. The next issue we need to review. I've told you what I want to tell. If you like, get sent. If you don't like, get sent. Don't take Mmesoyma matter as a child's play. My happiness is that I have told you the reason I have not come out as Igbo man to fight Igbo people because of their shenanigans introduced by Nnamdi Kanu is because each time I look at Igbo people, I see unusual human being. And Igbo people, please, I respect you. Original, akwe manonwe Igbo bu Igbo and Igbo bu Igbo. Igbo bu Igbo. Please, pardon my stupidity, honestly. But Igbo bu Igbo, pa! Utele, Ibutele. I won't speak Igbo for you. Let's be speaking English. When I tell you who I am, you'll be shocked at what you are doing to yourself. Watch out, the real game have not played out. They are stage managing you to put you where they want you to be. Yoruba is always, Yoruba announce, Igbo girl forge result. Yoruba announce, Igbo girl scored this one. Yoruba now announce the real result. Yoruba was the teacher of the Igbo girl that scored the highest, 360. And you are, hey, after all, it's Anambra. Anambra, fight yourself. You are deceiving yourself. Anambra people, oh yeah, fight yourself. Autoro. Ujemefo. Obidio bienu, you both Anambra, fight yourself, Atoro. That's what they want for you. Are you reasoning? Are you listening? You're following Nnamdi Kanu? You're following other social media. You know, I would have said, like, share, invite, bring them. Ah, get out, block me, report me to Facebook, cut me off. I will come back another platform. You must hear this truth. Let posterity judge all of us. Let's leave him for some more. We go to Alhaji Asari-Dokubo. Alhaji, don't mind my glass. We'll talk about that later. Alhaji Asari-Dokubo. Oh my God. This glass, I go slap you. I can't even find my glass again. Meanwhile, if I can't find my glass, I can't see you, but I know you can hear me. Yes, Alhaji Asari-Dokubo. Alhaji Asari-Dokubo is somebody I took time. I campaigned against him. I attacked him on Radio Biafra. And along the line, I got the opportunity to have in contact with him. It was a reconciliation team introduced by Uchuka for Mefo to avoid the people of the former Eastern region from fighting against themselves. Understand, I was never a part of the former Eastern region. I was a Midwestern region. But good people like Uche Okafor, I give it to people like Chief Raphael Owazurike, said, having discovered the hopelessness of Nnamdi Kanu, we cannot continue to fight ourselves. Even though we are in one Nigeria, even though we are Biafra, let this issue be resolved. Asari is a good friend of Owazurike. So when you are social media, Asari-Dokubo, you are idiot. And then they called the meeting. Just like in Nayanwodo, Asari entertained me. Not because Asari didn't hear rumors about me, because you have Tonye Omakere, Tonye Tiger Omakere. One time, a IPOB Mugu who went to do unknown gunmen in Anambra. Tonye Tiger Omakere was now sent to prison in Anambra. Tonye Tiger Omakere is Asari brother. Tonye Tiger Omakere and one idiot from Cross River State, Yala, went and tell Asari that I'm evil, I'm bad. Why? Because Tonye Tiger Omakere, when he was detained, having challenged Nigerian police with AK-47, and they were neutralized, taken to prison, shot him in the leg, they reported that matter to me. I called people in Anambra and said, Tonye Tiger Omakere must not go down. In the prison there, he must not starve. Take care of him. And Anambra State people begin to find it difficult to obey that instruction as the African rep. I went to Benjamin Madubugu's house, called all the interested parties together. And one of them from Imo State, a very young man doing well in Anambra State. In that meeting, they didn't know I'm Judge ONYIBE. They said, okay, what do you people want to do? I said, let's pay the money to fight for his release. And then the man told them that if Judge ONYIBE did not give him go ahead, he will not release the money. Because the money they needed to receive Tonye Tiger Omakere was certain amount. And the man said, if I can call and confirm, he will release the money. And the man called, and behold, I was there. And he knew I was Judge ONYIBE. I said, please release the money. Tonye Tiger Omakere will come out. That man released that money. And Tonye Tiger Omakere come out. He is one of Asari-Dokubo militant general. Go and ask your General Miracle. He knows what I'm saying. But when Nnamdi Kanu want to hit Igbo and Ejo, Kalabari, everybody here together, he now hired Tonye Tiger Omakere and one other idiot I don't want to mention his name. I'm mentioning Tonye Tiger Omakere so that Asari-Dokubo will know people that are with him and begin to look into their matter. Tonye Tiger Omakere was hired by Nnamdi Kanu. Ejo man hired by Igbo man to blackmail me. Tonye Tiger Omakere wrote to the DOS that Rivers State and Abia State was giving me 1 million naira every month, which means that I, Judge ONYIBE, was receiving 2 million naira every month from my PUB. And DOS called meeting under Chike Doziem, the armed robber, the criminal, the Kai lawyer. Only God knows where he is. And said, we heard that you are receiving 100 naira from every state, amounting to 2 million naira receiving from Rivers and Abia. And I said to Chike Doziem, when you lay certain allegation, do you listen to yourself? Nnamdi Kanu sister, who is with our money, told the finance officer to be collecting 100 naira. I don't know what purpose it is. They are not giving it to me. I don't work with any department outside my jurisdiction. How could I be collecting 2 million naira as African rep? How possible is that? I told the DOS, I won't attend to this blackmail. I bullshit them, whether they believe, whether they don't believe. Or your state for them. That is when I begin to. So, Tonye Tiger Omakere Joma was hired by Igbo man to blackmail an Igbo man to gain relevance. I know that Asari-Dokubo close with this guy. My relationship with Asari-Dokubo will not go well until Asari-Dokubo know the truth. Along the line, Asari-Dokubo was inviting me to his house. Along the line, he stopped the invitation. I was being invited by Rita Nebogo. When he stopped the investigation, somebody asked me, have you seen Asari? I said, no. The person began to wonder, why have you not seen him? And I told the person, I said, see, this person is with Asari. And with what I am getting, if he hear from this person, Asari will never believe me. And the person kept quiet. And so don't think I am Asari friend. When Asari do the right thing, I will tell him he did the right thing. When he do the wrong thing, I will tell him he did the wrong thing. Believe me, he can be Igwe-Kana, but not in my jurisdiction. Because if you oppose me, I am your destiny. I am your doom. You are always invited to put me to the test. You will confirm it. Not very fast, you will confirm it. Now, Asari-Dokubo versus the Igbos. Asari-Dokubo came on social media and begged President Ahmed Bola Tinubu, please, Asari-Dokubo begged Bola Tinubu, let Igbos go. Let Igbos go. Igbo, shebi want to live one Nigeria. Igbo, Okwecho Irap one Nigeria. Asari, the hater of Igbo, is the first person to come on social media that I know that is begging President Ahmed Bola Tinubu, please let Igbo go. Nigerian Parliament, Nigerian Legislature, House of Assembly, National House of Assembly, please let Igbo go. Please let them go. You will be remembered. Posterity will bless you. Oh, Asari, thank you. When I listened to that broadcast, Asari, I learned some things I want my Igbo brothers to learn. You beg Nigerian National Assembly, you beg Nigerian President to let Igbo go. But while Asari was making that broadcast, he said things that is worthy of consideration. He now said, those people in the South who say they are Igbo, please let them go. You know who Asari was actually talking about? Asari was actually talking about people like George ONYIBE from Anyoma, people like Ikwere people from Rivers State, and of course, Orashi people from within Peter Deli village and Obaru in Anambra. Because you know, some of us are purely Igbo. For some hopeless reason, we say we are not Igbo. So Asari was saying that if Orashi people want to follow Southeast, let them go. If Anyoma want to follow Southeast, let them go. If Ikwere want to follow Southeast, let them go. Two messages to learn there. You want to go? Are you ready for this going? Because what you are not telling the next generation is that if Tinubu decide to say let Igbo go, President Ahmed Bola Tinubu, please, don't let your office to let Igbo go. Asari begged you. It's okay. You are one man I love anyway. I think I have a weak spot for you. That's because you are not among the 11 generals. You see issue of Biafra, come out your body, let the National Assembly be talking. Just assign it to one man to be representing all of us. Please, don't get involved. National Assembly, it's your duty, do your job. That's what you are paid millions for. You get the point now. Now, when they say Igbo go, some Igbo have made it, they are very formidable. They will tell you we can make it. They will go on internet and tell you how they will import container from the air. They will tell you how many countries in the world that don't have seaport. They will tell you toto tororo. But what they are not telling you is that when the time comes, Obaru people from Opi Weka down to Ahaba to Ebake in Edo State are Igbo land and Yoma people. Go and ask Obi of Onitsha. Go and ask some more of Obaru. He be idiots. So when are they oppress them? Now they say we don't lose the contact. Now they say we don't lose the contact, but we they deny our origin for where? We they tell you say what you they do no good, make you straighten up. When you straighten up, we put our capacity together, we confront our confrontation. Until then, be deceiving yourself. We are watching you. We are your destiny and we are your doom. Give us our 5 eastern states. When that time come, we will divide Anambra into 3. Anyoma and Anambra will come back to Anyoma. Remember, it is Obasanjo River Niger to Onitsha. River Niger was in Delta, not Onitsha. Don't forget that. Obaru people from Ofiweka down to Ahaba, we will collect it. Obi of Onitsha know what I'm talking about. So when he tell you it's from Edo State, when Ikwere tell you they are from Edo State, they know what they are telling you. Don't be an idiot, but we are Igbo. Don't make any mistake about that. And then Anambra State will be divided into 3. Anyoma will go. Igala will go. So, Anambra, Iru Ago, Iru Toro, be deceiving Igbo people, useless people. We are not telling you the truth here because you don't have the capacity to absorb the truth. That Ochanja market, see where it will fall in. Because we will take every piece of our land. Go and ask on Ishubo, go and ask on Icholona, go and ask Idumuje, go and ask Ibuku. We will give you the history. Because we are not complaining, you think we are very happy about everything. Then you will come to Enugu. Idoma people in Enugu, we are going. We will divide Enugu. Idoma people in Ebonyi, we will divide Ebonyi. You get the point? Give us our 5 Igbo state because you are destroying yourself. Of course, when they take Idoma in Ebonyi, they will give you Ebonyi in the Idoma land. Give us 5 Igbo states. Have you made this arrangement? The next generation of Igbo children, don't allow them to deceive you into this shenanigan, hopelessness. They are only endangering your future. I am begging Tinubu not to get involved in this Biafra matter. Let him focus on how to revive Nigeria. Probably we will change our message in the nearest future. But if Bola Ahmed Tinubu want to tell me he is baited in tribalism, Bola Ahmed Tinubu, your DSS cannot stop me, your Nigerian army cannot stop me, Boko Haram and all of them cannot stop me. We will do our job and everybody will get the truth. But I mean you no disrespect. I just want you to do the right thing so that when you are out of office, we celebrate you like Yaradua. I can't believe Yaradua is the younger brother of one of the 11 generals, but yet I respect him. Don't get involved for our matter. If we no feel help ourselves, we no go feel help us. Give us our 5 Igbo state. Igbo must go. Igbo. Which Igbo are you talking about? Is it Igbo in River State? Let's talk about Alhaji. Alhaji have 2 sons. After the war, the second son fought in support of Nigeria. Sorry, the second son fought in support, yes, of Nigeria. The first son fought in support of Biafra. And after the war, Nigeria won. The second son of Alhaji Egbema told Nigeria that he can't remain in the Southeast, that if he does that, his brothers will kill him. Nigerians preferred a solution and say what will happen is that we will cut your village into River State and we will empower you. And so he was made the first police commissioner of River State. But today, go to Alhaji Egbema in River State, then enter motorcycle to Alhaji Egbema in Imo State. One is Southeast Tenant, Nnamdi Kanu Mugu. Another is Niger Delta. Have you talked to them? Have you talked to them? Bright Chimezie, another tout. Have you talked to them? Hey, give us Igbo, give us Igbo. Have you sorted out all these issues? The first police commissioner of River State is from Alhaji Egbema, Imo State. But his village now is inside River State. We are Niger, and Aburundi, Igbo, Mama. Have you sorted out that problem? Yeah, give us our Igbo state. This is how you lead Igbo next generation to a protest that doesn't make sense. You will kill all of them and say Nnamdi Kanu is killing everybody. Nnamdi Kanu, thunder will fire all of you. Don't worry. Have you checked it? Asari-Dokubo was indirectly pointing out to you what you need to consider. Oh, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, please let Igbo go. Please let Igbo go. With the attitude of Nnamdi Kanu in the southeast, I tell you, if they say Igbo go today, many states in the southeast, predominantly Igbo state, will disassociate from that Biafra. Mark my word. What are you supposed to do? You call for Biafra? Give me Biafra? And where your house is in disarray? You don't know what you are asking for. What I discover is most of you in diaspora trying to gain popularity with the life of those of us in Nigeria. I'm not in Germany. And of course, you know I'm not in Germany. I'm supposed to attend to somebody this morning. That is why you see me. I'm wearing suit. And when I'm done with my job, I'll come back. You know, they say, go and work, you be idiot. You think I was a lazy guy when I joined IPOB? I just wanted the right thing to be done. We'll bring Nigeria to a negotiation table or we'll find our way. But to get there, they are fooling themselves. So now, don't say, Asari-Dokubo do this, he do that. Asari-Dokubo is telling you, wisen up. Wisen up. How are you going to start it? Because the Southeast you are seeing today, when they are done with that Southeast, it will be less than 1 square meter. Let me give you a little bit hint. River State and Cross River State, it was first known as Southeast State. And then in 1986, it was renamed to Cross River State. These 2 states were created on the January 1976. Biafran War started the same 1976, I think by May. And so between 2 months, inside Biafra, Nigeria created. What does that say to you? What does that say to you inside 2 months? What does that say to you? Today, the Eastern region have not recovered. Let me leave that side. They are warning me my data is almost running out. Let me be fast with the last third one so that I can end this broadcast. And then finally, the third point I want to address, sit at home. In my last broadcast, I told you people, I said whether Ifeanyi or anybody tells you, Ndi Igbo no na Ali Igbo, they ignore sit at home. Don't ignore them. If you come out, they will kill you. Not because they have the power to kill you, because they've been able to discern how you operate. So they will bring you down easily. I said to you, they will wake up in the morning, go to major road where you go market from. And then once they do that, if you come out by 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock, they will kill you. Those coming out by 6 and by 7 o'clock will now pass the message to the community. No go market, oh, they are killing people. That is how they are doing their sit at home. That is not the right way. The reason we came to agitate for Biafra is that we complain that we are being killed. They are killing us. But we discovered that we are the one killing ourselves. Why should we continue on the same path? Now, to be able to sort out this issue, I beg you, when any governor tells you, don't obey sit at home, don't listen to that governor. And when IPOB tell you sit at home, don't listen to IPOB or any tout. But you have to, wisdom is the principal thing. In all that thing, get wisdom. Use wisdom. No fall into their hand. If government want to stop sit at home in the southeast, what they need to do is every sit at home day, as early as 4 o'clock, let them deploy security men, vigilantes, in major exit in every community, in every state. Those unknown gunmen will be there to keep people to set an example and do evangelism for them. They will be able to neutralize those people. Number one. Number two is that in the instance of sit at home and the rest of it, you are not the one to stop it. You have been, how do I put the grammar? Don't listen to them. Just sit back and observe. This madness will stop when the government of the day are ready to stop it. I think Professor Charles Soludo, a man I respect so much, we warned him, he didn't listen. Was thinking, we are saying, give us a Nnamdi Kanu. And the third thing I want Igbos in the southeast to know is that trying to push this blame to Simeon Ekpa shows your accomplish in this atrocity against Igbo people. We, the Igbos outside the southeast, we will not accept it. Did you hear what I said? Trying to exonerate Nnamdi Kanu from the killing in the southeast by pushing it to Simeon Ekpa, we the Igbos outside the southeast will not accept it, will not support you. Why did I say so? Because you were there when Nnamdi Kanu said, these are the people you should listen to. He now mentioned the Dagaban of Igbo land, Simon Ekpa. Please, those of you in America, go and study image getting as introduced by Nnamdi Kanu. Another platform, you will see that Simeon Ekpa was actually 80% responsible for the photocopy of Buhari Iye, Buhari News, Buhari Nyash, Buhari Brokos. It was Simeon Ekpa that was given the contract to do that for Nnamdi Kanu. Simeon Ekpa's job was to change the pressure group to political mercenary. A pressure group to political mercenary. But when it couldn't work out, along the line, discovered Nnamdi Kanu is a crook. He developed a defense mechanism that enabled him to checkmate Nnamdi Kanu. Now Nnamdi Kanu cannot come out openly and confront Simeon Ekpa because he has indicted himself. At the same time, Nnamdi Kanu normally want to play the chess game, using idiot bingos to attack Simon Ekpa. Simon Ekpa is an instrumental to the killing of Igbo people in the name of sit at home. But if you stop Simon Ekpa, you will not stop sit at home. Somebody will come out. Because China Sanwo-Olu and other idiots are going to pay another people with our monthly due to enforce it at home. All they need is to kill some Igbo people. And then when they kill some Igbo people also. Now, because of my data, like I told you, these are the 3 areas I need you to pay attention on. We will maybe further this discussion in our next broadcast. But having said that, let me see if I have any Nnamdi Kanu bingos so that I can talk to them. He say your group of Asari boys in collaboration with political elites are in this together. And now I've told you, if I know Asari as I know him today, he will be my best friend. But that having been said, I believe the Nnamdi Kanu and I followed him. Your political elite in the southeast are doing their best. It is the people in the southeast who don't know how much money Nnamdi Kanu have collected from your governors at gunpoint. Go and ask Okezie Ekpazo. Go and ask Ifeanyi Ugwuanyi. Go and ask David Umahi. Go and ask Willie Obiano. I would have said go and ask Imo State Governor. What is his name again? Imo State Governor didn't pay when he's supposed to pay. But later on, he wanted to pay. He now saw that the ship of IPONC have wrecked. So if you are coming to tell me that you are an idiot, Igbo governors, I thank you. Because if you have not taken the proper initiation to introduce a Bubago, many Igbos today would have died. So, bingo, you don't know what you are saying? I didn't call your name. What is your name? You say Akachuku. Is it Odal Dia? Akachuku Dia? You are Mugu, fake name. You are not Igbo. Atoro, where is this one? He say Oswald Benia. This one Bigo, Oswald Banana. What is your name? He say George ONYIBE. You are what? You are on oath to restore Biafra. But what you are doing, what you are doing, one thing is sure. What man should, he shall reap. Well, my brother, onward, fake name. You are correct. I have said it many times. Nnamdi Kanu took me to Arochukwu and gave me oath. He told me to swear allegiance that I would defend Biafra. Do I kill Biafrans because I want to say, oh, I'm a Nigerian, I'm a Biafran. I remain a Biafran. And whatever I do will be for the interest of Biafra. But coming to collect Nigerians from Biafra behind and sending us to die that we are defending Biafra, oh boy, I'm not part of that. Haven't Nnamdi Kanu, Justice Ude, and people who escorted me to the shrine told you how I took my oath? I told you the oath. See, these people can't give me juju to swear. They cannot betray them. I beg, juju dey my village. But I not take juju for my village. I can't leave Agbo, can't come Arochukwu, can't take juju. Now make them for trust me. But juju, listen to me, juju. If these people, they give me juju, so that when they begin sell us, I no go fit talk. Juju, you go kill them. Because if they sell us, I go talk. Juju, you no go kill me. And when they sell me, you juju, you no kill them, my God go kill you. Let us know if Arochukwu is greater than the creator of the heaven and earth. I will leave only these two mugus. I know there will be many mugu, but because of data, let me round off from here. Please take your time. Pay attention to those 3 points I've pointed out to you. My sister was Sophia. I'm happy you know the truth. My sister was Sophia. You fought vigorously. You brought in genuine Igodomigodo into the Biafra restoration project. My sister was Sophia. You called me and pleaded with me to ignore them. I told you I will not, because I saw something you didn't see. But I thank you, you never challenged me. My sister was Sophia. You never confronted me. My sister was Sophia. And then you saw the truth yourself. You decide not to disgrace yourself like Faith or Gala. My own kindred. I respect you. I acknowledge you. Acknowledge you. Acknowledge you. El Shaddai, El Shaddai, Elohim and Adonai, I will praise and lift you high. El Shaddai, you are the pillar that hold my heart. You are the pillar that hold my heart. Yes, Jesus. You are the pillar that hold my heart. Ụwa nọ n'ime ya o, aga m arapụ ya. Aga m arapụ onye nwe m, Jesus wụ onye nwe m, ihe so ụwa ya mee. You get the point? I sign off from here.